Yo, what's going on, guys? Jetxc here. I hope you guys have been doing good. I got a little bit of time before I gotta leave, but hey, I wanted to quickly make this video to tell you guys about that story, chapter 18 trailer that dropped. Honestly, I gotta give the devs props. They're really putting their money to good use for pumping up some quality. The chapter 18 story trailer was very, very nice. I think this is the first time they've done an animated trailer, I believe, and it's honestly good to see this type of animation quality from a trailer like this, because normally we kind of see the entire story through a chibi like lens, and it really doesn't capture like seriousness or like the detail of the characters or like the sincerity of the characters. And honestly, seeing them like this and this animated quality looks really, really nice. Colleen looked great, everybody looked great, Justia looked great. Good trailer overall. I really have nothing bad to say about it. And also too, I forgot to say it in my patch notes that I did that video. Colleen is the black-haired Valkyrie, so she's got 3 costumes that are basically coming up. I forgot to say it, so I apologize. But we have Olivia, which is like her original form. We have Colleen, which is her memory wipe form, and then her corrupted form is like the Black Valkyrie, basically. So we'll be getting all 3 of those costumes this year, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty hype. We still don't know which costume we're gonna be getting during the patch on Wednesday, so we'll have to figure it out. I think if I had to guess, I would assume Colleen, but hey, we'll see. It might actually be the Black Valkyrie, but yeah. Anyway, so there's one more thing I wanted to cover before I get out of here, guys. So a lot of people don't know about this, but it went pretty viral in China. So this image right here is from a cosplayer named Yasal. Now, Yasal was a Korean girl that was hired to cosplay Morpia. And if you guys don't know, Browndust2 was at the Bilibili World, a pretty big thing. They advertised this a couple weeks ago. And they were basically promoting the game, and they hired a bunch of cosplayers. And Yasal was actually a really popular cosplayer because of her energy on stage and because of her performance and really getting into character. Well, because of that, she actually got reported. And people wanted to know why she got reported. So if you look at this Twitter post here, she's got 4.2 million views and 2.5k comments. And if you scroll down, all the comments are pretty much in Chinese because a lot of people found out what happened. And it turns out she was reported by the other cosplayers on stage, believe it or not. She was reported for basically being too sexual, right? So then the next day she wasn't allowed to cosplay, but she had to work the booth as she helped out the Browndust2 team in promoting the game. And so there's a bunch of pictures. What happened was she was taking pictures with fans. She was like really up close to the fans, in character, being, what every cosplayer should be, and just kind of getting into character and interacting with fans. Well, the thing is, in CN, and I kind of learned this from doing drama videos with Snowbreak, there is a lot of tension between the gacha communities or anime community and cosplayers. And that's due to a lot of the CN community feels that a lot of these cosplayers basically only do this for a bag. They don't care about the property. They are not into anything of the community. They just do it to advertise themselves and to promote whatever they have going on. And they really don't mesh well or like the community at all. And I guess there's been like proven stuff from like different incidents within CN community that this has been the case, right? So a lot of people kind of surmised and were basically giving Yasal support on her Twitter, saying, just ignore these women, don't listen to them, you actually did what you were supposed to do. And what was funny was they actually found a post from billibilli from one of the cosplayers, and she basically said, the job of a cosplayer is to be on stage. They're not going to press their chest against you or ride on you, so don't Photoshop their face into disgusting memes just because of that. Smearing domestic cosplayers like this. Do you even eat oil paint? Which I guess means have any decency. So she's basically saying, as a Korean cosplayer, coming here and doing things that aren't custom, which is interacting with fans, which is kind of wild because, I mean, over here, at least in America, that happens all the time. But that's one of the reasons why she got reported. right? And then a lot of people found out that she had another post where essentially that, you know, she was basically saying thank you for another year at billibilli 2025, and then she has like a link to essentially like a Chinese OnlyFans. So people were also calling her out for being super hypocritical. But yeah, at the end of the day, the Yasal girl basically came back on Twitter and basically said, you know, thank you for all the support that you've shown and to support the other cosplayers. And then she made another reply where she started a billibilli account. Pretty funny, pretty insane. Her billibilli account now has like 500k followers. She also got like 2 million views on her first video that she made. So this girl was definitely viral within the Seed community. It's pretty hilarious. Yeah, but just to kind of end this all off, she basically the last 2 days she got kicked out on, I think, the last day because a lot of fans were coming up to her and taking pictures, and so she got kicked out because those same people were complaining even more. So yeah, pretty interesting story, and I don't know, kind of in a roundabout way, this may have advertised Browndust2 even more, but you know, we'll have to see. But I know a lot of people weren't aware of this, at least on the EN side. But yeah, I thought it was pretty interesting to talk about. So, all right, guys, that is it for me. I am out of here. Later.